I told the guys at halftime I thought we played really unselfish today. The ball just moved. We made extra passes. But I think the most thing, I was pleased on how we defended. I thought we defended without fouling. We only missed 12 shots in the first half, and we got 7 offensive rebounds, so we rebounded 75% of our misses. And then I think they only had like 3 offensive rebounds in that first half. We got to play everybody, so that's good, especially at home. You go from 3 guys playing 40 minutes and another guy playing 37, where not one of them played over 31. So, and we got some of those young guys some experience. So that was good to see. The only thing, 9 turnovers in the first half, 5 in the first 4 minutes of the third, and then we don't turn it over the next 15. So I don't understand them. But we need to do a better job of that. But great atmosphere today. I think our support's been phenomenal all year long. But I think the biggest thing now with the student engagement and the SoFlo Rodeo, it's incredible atmosphere on this end of the floor. So great to, we've always had very, very good support with our program. We've won and it's been good, but to come in here and see the men's basketball team, pictures of the crowd they had against Cincinnati, and then the atmosphere in here yesterday, and then for us to get the same support from the students coming out, we're very thankful.
As you said, probably about this time last year when UCF came here and won on this court, they waited 365 days to come in and kick your ass. Is this kind of the same flipped after they won the league? I know it's a completely different UCF team. So there's still kind of some of that after what they did last year?
Well, these guys will tell you I haven't mentioned UCF one time. When you start worrying about, here's the thing. We played one of the strongest non-conference schedules in the entire country. When you start thinking about one team more than the other in league play, that's when bad things happen. So these guys know we've prepared the same way that we prepared for Ohio State. Was the same way we prepared against Jacksonville, UCF, Moorhead. Nothing changes, So, these guys know the beginning control what we can control. We can control how we practice and how we prepare every day and how we respond to things. And, tomorrow we'll get back to work and we'll get ready to get on a plane, and we got 2 road games to get. This is a very important time of the year. We got 3 of our next 4 on the road, And then, so, listen, we do our job every day. The end result will take care of itself.
What particularly did you like about your defense?
I thought we kept the ball in front of us. The ball didn't get to the paint, which was very good. I liked our side pick and roll coverage as well. We a couple times in that first half, we didn't cover on the backside block when we doubled the post, and we gave up 5 points there. But,
How important is Dulcie's rebounding in that defense?
Well, I think when she rebounds, it just lets us start our break so much easier, right? Because, if 2, 3, 4 rebound for us, they can handle and we can go with it, right? But when she gets it, it gets us. Look at our fast break points. What was it? 21-0, right? Our wings got out and ran, and when we run the middle of the floor, right? Defenses have to make a choice. All right, am I going to give up a layup or am I going to give up a 3? Because you got to defend from inside to outside in transition. So that was key when our 4s and our 5 ran the floor. Now everything gets sucked in, and now you can really pitch it to the wings, and they can create off the bounce or shoot the 3 in transition.
You weren't happy with how it finished at Houston, so how satisfying is it to have this kind of response at home with the rival and to win pretty decisively?
Yeah, I think a lot of the things that happened in Houston was self-inflicted, right? Good. We're up 15-16, and we gave up a free throw blockout, which we spoke about. The outcome of Ohio State and Michigan are different in those as well. So it's not like we don't preach it and teach it and practice it, right? It's simple. We're blocking out 2 guys with 4, right? It's very seldom the shooter's going to get an offensive rebound, So then we talked about timeout situations, and, of course, our free throw shooting wasn't good, which is very uncharacteristic of us because that was the worst free throw shooting that we've had in how many games have we played? 22. So, but we came back, we were focused, and had 2 really good practices, and we got to do the same. Got to do the same tomorrow.
Like in that fourth quarter, about some of the reserves that came in. Arneo had a nice coast layup. Sensio did a better job taking care of the basketball. What would you like about
It was
that
great.
reserve?
It was great. You know, Emma had Scylla hit the corner 3. Emma had the layup. Arneo had two baskets, but early in the game, Maria hit her 2 free throws. Asensio hit a 3 in that whatever first quarter, second quarter. So that's what we expect to get from them. That's what we need to get from them. But when you're up that many points, you can play a little freer, right? Well, we need them to get us minutes when it's tied or we're up 2 or a 4 or it's a 1-2 possession game.
I think most people who've seen you play would acknowledge you're probably one of the top 25 teams in the country. And it's a number by your team. It doesn't change who you are, who you play. But how is it important for you to get that number by your name at some point this year?
I don't need it. This program's been ranked plenty of times in the top 25. I mean, what do we get for it? It's great. It's great for our university, athletic program. I think our kids deep down, they feel disrespected. We got 2 top 25 wins and a top 50 win. There's some guys in that, and there's some guys in that poll that haven't played the schedule we have. But again, that's out of our control, right? We can control going to Tulsa. We can control how we're going to play at Tulsa. We can control how we're going to practice and lift on Monday and how we're going to know our scout and how we're going to prepare, So
So what's the benefit then of playing the hard out-of-conference schedule?
the benefit you want to for us, I'm a true believer of playing a great non-conference schedule, November, December. So when conference rolls around, we've been in unbelievable situations and we've been tested. Number 2, you look at our conference, there's not one top 50 net team in our league. So if by one reason or another we don't win the conference tournament, you're going to get an at-large bid. You're going to get in. If you don't play a really good non-conference schedule, you're not going to get looked at. But the other benefit is seeding, right? Right now, I mean, it's a lot better being a 4 or 5 seed to get to the Sweet 16 than an 8 or 9 because you're going to play a 1 in the second round, or a 7 you're going to have to play a 2. So there's a lot of benefits. I know there's been conversations and there's a lot of excitements about conference tournaments. Because the 1 or number 2 seed can lose and not get the automatic bid. The true test is winning your league because you've done it 16 different nights. Well, you only got to do it, you only got to do it 3 nights in a conference tournament. The body of work over 16, I mean, that's a true championship. But it's exciting. You win the conference tournament, it's the automatic bid, the confetti falls down, but.
So what does this win do for you? What does it mean for you?
We got 18 wins, and we're undefeated in league play. How many we got? 6, 7? What are we? 7. So, got 9 to go.
You guys dominated the glass tonight. I believe you had 42 rebounds. UCF was only able to maybe get 30, and you mentioned earlier that they were only able to get 3 offensive rebounds in the first half. How much easier is it to play defense when you guys are able to end your possessions early?
Well, when you shoot the ball really well, there's less opportunities for offensive rebounds. There's some really good offensive rebounding teams, but, they shoot 35% from the floor, but there's so many more opportunities. It's how you convert off offensive rebounds, and that's your rebounding percentage. We missed 30 shots. How many offensive rebounds did we get? So we got 10. So we rebounded a third of our misses. Now UCF, in turn, missed 40 shots. They rebounded a fourth. They got 10 offensive rebounds. Now, I don't know how many they scored on the offensive rebound. That's a different number to look at. But I thought that never came into question.
You're going to get a Tulsa team that is sitting right now second place in this league. 9-point loss to Arkansas early in the season, kind of their best not in a non-conference game.
Yeah.
Poindexter's having another solid campaign. What's the look forward to Golden Hurricanes?
I said it on TV earlier. I think Angie has done an unbelievable job with that program so far. She's recruited. She's got a good system. They're going to be excited to play us. We're going to have to do a great job defending the arc and containing the dribble. It's going to be, it's going to be a great game.
All right.
All right.
Good.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
Kelsey and,